Pleased to welcome you inside Oak Street Park. Double-A baseball on the show coming your way. It's the Montgomery Biscuits taking on the Chattanooga Lookouts. Introductions wrapping up down on the field. First pitch just minutes away. Just about to get started. And on the hill in this one, Michael Morales. Here's what we'll be keeping an eye on. Not known for tremendous strikeout ability, so he's going to have to force weak contact with good command and movement. The defenders behind him are going to have to be ready to go because the hitters will probably be putting balls into play frequently. Digging in for the Biscuits, Bobby Swain. And this one off and running.
Hey!
And there's a ball.
Two balls, one strike.
That misses the zone, and the count is 3-1. That one fouled off. That one misses. It's a leadoff walk. So digging in, Robert Gilchrist. And that's a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. He was all over that one. Line drives into center are such high percentage swings. There are a lot of hits to be found out there. At the plate, J.R. Trowbridge. And he takes a strike, just shaved the edge. The 0-1 offering. Good job to let the low one go there. And the count 1-2. A little inside conscious now, and maybe the pitcher will target the outer half of the plate. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Fights it off, we'll see another. First and second here with nobody out. Spoils the 2-strike offering, another coming up. And the righty delivers. In there, picks up the K. And that is a big first out. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Dan Norman.
Ball, that's just out.
One and 0, here's the pitch.
I got a ball, one strike.
Check swing. Did the bat break the plane? Yes, it's a strike.
One ball,
power approach on the
strikes.
mound here. Nothing but fastballs in this AB. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
The second base.
Digging in, Fritz Newhouser.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
First and second, 2 down. To third. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. Welcome back. And starting in this one, Sean Kell. You can see from the numbers that he's done a good job limiting opposing batters this season. They're hitting under 250 against him. It's not all about the strikeouts when you do that. You have to move your pitches around, mix speeds, and keep hitters off balance. He'll do well if he can execute like that in this one. Stepping to the plate for Chattanooga, Nelson Rada. That one inside. Ball one.
One ball, one strike.
Close, but ruled a ball. Swing and a miss.
2-2 the count.
On a line for a base hit. And the leadoff hitter aboard. Some excellent contact on the pitch away, and he managed to stay back just long enough to zip it up the middle rather than rolling over it to the pull side. And we'll see if his speed becomes a factor now that he's on first. Late swing fouled it off. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Ball.
Nobody out and a runner at first. One-two pitch. Just misses with that one. What a take with two strikes.
2 strikes.
In the dirt, but blocked. Ground ball left side. Could be 2. There's 1. And that's 2. Now the left fielder, Peyton Burdick.
The left fielder, Peyton Burdick.
Ball, that's upstairs.
2 outs, base is empty. On the corner for a strike. In the dirt.
Ball 2. That's ball 3.
Fly ball to right. Swain. And that is out number 3. Is kudzu driving you crazy? Are creeping figs driving you to creeping madness? Are you stuck in the weeds? Then you need to call Hack and Slash Landscaping today. Top half of the second from Chattanooga. Off the mark there.
That's a ball.
1 ball, 1 strike. That one is absolutely pummeled. Back there. And that one has gone to the deepest part of this ballpark. It just got out of here. 6th homer of the season. It's 1-0. Next up for the Biscuits, Ashton Young. 2 for 4 in the game last night. Pop foul out of play off to the right. The 0-1. Here's a grounder up the middle. And it's through for a hit. That one might as well have been placed on a tee right down the middle, a hitter's dream and a pitcher's nightmare. Stepping to the plate now for Montgomery, Arturo Santana. Nobody out and a runner at first. Pitcher will want to keep this on the ground for the double play. The 0-1.
1 ball,
if you've
1
got
strike.
good instincts and you see the ball's going to hit the dirt, you can take off early and try to move up. Wasn't able to advance that time. Bash down the right side, but foul. And the 1-2.
That's ball 2.
This one's in the dirt. Two now. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. Runner at first, nobody out. Wallops this one out towards right center. And a base hit, and that'll kick off the base of the wall. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Comes in to score. Well, that's a big swing of the bat,
That is
driving
nice.
in
The
the
left fielder.
run with the
Zero.
two-bagger. Nice line
Moyer.
drive cut there, had everything working smoothly on the swing. That's one to try and replicate. Gerald Moyer in the box now. No balls and a strike. Runner edging away at second base. Twice now he's let a high strike go by, and the pitcher's gotten ahead 0-2. Now I think he climbs the ladder. In the air to center. Rada. One away. Back to the top of the order
Now
here.
batting,
Next
the
to
right
hit,
fielder,
Bobby Swain.
Swain.
In for a strike. And it's 0-1. Seems like that was just a good bit of framing right there. Stole a strike. Late swing, fouled to the left. Still just one out here in the inning. Just
Inside
off
ball.
the inside corner. And the count 1-2. On the ground to first, and it
that's a
goes
foul
just
ball.
foul. That's the kind of pitch he likes to hammer a bit away so he can extend the arms. This time, though, he wasn't quite able to square it up. Got him swinging. 2 away.
Now batting.
Robert
catcher,
Gilchrist
Robert
now at the plate.
Gilchrist.
1 for 1 with a single so far.
Ball 1. That's a ball.
Fastball for a strike. This is the kind of early chance you can't let slip away. They have to bring him in from scoring position because you don't know the next time you'll get an opportunity like this. 2 outs and a runner in scoring position. This one high in the air, out to left center. Makes the play. That ends the inning and limits the damage. Bottom of the inning. Here's the
Moving up
catcher,
for the
Joe Hudson.
lookouts, The catcher, Joe Hudson.
Now a high fly ball to left center. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Digging in for the
Batting
lookouts,
fifth,
Nico
the
Goodrum.
shortstop, Nico Goodrum.
And there's a strike. Right through there for a strike. 1 out and the base is empty. Way
One ball,
upstairs.
2
And
strikes.
that's ball 1. On 0-2, raise the hitter's eye level with the high fastball. We might see something low on this next pitch. And the
That's ball
curveball
2.
is down and in.
2-2 the count.
Off the plate
3-2.
inside. Full count now. Lands foul, we'll reset and do it again. Now the payoff pitch. Foul ball, it remains a full count. And it's foul, and the at-bat keeps going. The 3-2 pitch. Ground ball right side. And steps on
He's
the bag
out.
for the out. Misael
Batting
Urbina
sixth,
digs in
the
now.
right fielder,
On that pitch, he
Misael
didn't recognize the changeup
Urbina.
early enough and just rolled over on it as a result. This one is labeled. Should be extra bases. Hops
Timeout.
over the wall,
That
and
ball
that's
bounced
an
over.
automatic double.
Ground roll double.
Two away and a runner in scoring position here. And now the DH, Vance Honeycutt. Fly ball, left field. And that retires the side. We move on to the third inning. Coming up to the dish for Montgomery, J.R. Trowbridge. Trowbridge measures 6'1", 190 pounds. He's got 9 RBI in his last 10 games.
Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Hey! Ball.
That one misses. It's a leadoff walk.
The first baseman.
Digging in for the Biscuits, Dan Norman. 0 for 1, struck out swinging last time. This one popped up. Goodrum. And there's one away. Here's the second baseman, Fritz Newhouser. Grounded out the first time.
Newhouser.
Misses off the inside. And that's ball 1.
Ball 2.
Some control issues already in this one, and now he's not getting a call he's got to have. Tough break.
Hey!
There goes the runner. Out in front and foul to the left side. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Way out front for strike 3. So 2 down now, and here at the plate, Corey Dunham. He's already homered in this ballgame. He swings and drives this one to deep left. It's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Throws to second, and it's a 2-out double. And he's notched 2 hits now, both for extra bases. Right there we saw a fastball that was piped, and he was licking his chops as that thing was coming in. Great cut. Now at the dish, Ashton Young.
Ball 1.
That one close, ruled a ball.
1-0.
To the left side, but it is well foul. One ball, one strike. Here's the pitch. Ripped on the ground to second. There with plenty of time. Inning over. All set for the bottom of the third. And here at the plate, Christian Cairo.
Third baseman, Christian Cairo.
Next pitch popped foul. This one off to the right, and it'll get out of play. Now here's the 0-2. And misses inside. Swing and a miss. Got the strikeout. They get the leadoff batter here in the third.
The first baseman.
And now the first baseman, Caden Bryce.
Ball inside. Aye. 1-1.
Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. Here's the 1-2 offering.
2
Downstairs.
balls, 2 strikes.
Punches that one away with 2 strikes. Oh, nice play to first. And they get
Got
the
it.
out. We head back to the
Now
top of the
batting,
lineup.
center
Coming up to
fielder,
the dish for
Nelson.
Chattanooga, Nelson Rada. 1-for-1 led off the bottom of the first with a single. There's a strike. And swing and miss. Quickly in a 2-strike count. We'll see how
1-2.
aggressive he is at the plate. Got it. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets him down 1-2-3. Top of the 4th inning
Leading
with
off
the
for
Biscuits at the
Montgomery,
dish.
The shortstop,
Santana
Arturo
doubled home a
Santana.
run the first time at bat.
Ball 1.
Fouled off to the right. Here's the 1-1. That one
That's ball
missed.
2.
Swings through it for the K. 1 gone leading off the 4th. Next up for the
left fielder,
Biscuits,
number
Gerald
7,
Moyer.
Gerald Moyer.
This one lifted to center field. Rada under it. And there's 2 down. Batting order
The
turns
right
over.
fielder, number
And now
4,
Bobby Swain.
Swain.
And
That's
that's outside. And that is ball 1.
2 balls.
This is part
no
of why
strikes.
he's been on such a tear lately. He's doing a good job working the count, giving himself an edge. And that one fouled off. 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. Welcome back. The lookouts
Leading
at
up
the dish
for
in the bottom of the
lookouts,
4th.
The second baseman, number 3.
This has been a solid outing for him, and a lot of that is because he keeps pounding the zone like he did with that low fastball. Late swing, fouled off. Oh, 0-2, and the delivery. Ball 1
That's a
there.
ball.
On the ground, Santana sends it to first. Leadoff batter retired in the 4th.
Now
Here's the
batting,
left fielder,
left
Peyton
fielder,
Burdick.
Peyton.
Hitless in 4 at-bats in yesterday's
Burdick.
action. Turned on, but that's fouled down the third base line. The 0-1. Sharp grounder, that's through for a knock. So they get a runner on with a 1-out single.
Now batting, catcher.
Next
Joe
to bat for the Lookouts, Joe Hudson.
Hudson.
Snap throw to first. Dives
Safe,
back
he's
in.
in.
Safe. Runner at first, 1 away. Next pitch, in for a strike. Got him looking. And there are 2 outs. Stepping to the plate
Now
for Chattanooga, Nico
shortstop,
Goodrum.
Nico.
0 for 1, grounded out the first time around.
Goodrum.
Foul ball there. Fly out to center field. And that will retire the side. We're ready for the
Leading
5th
off
inning.
for
Stepping to the
Montgomery,
plate
the
now
catcher,
for Montgomery, Robert Gilchrist. And that's a little bit high. Ball 1. That's through there for a strike. In the air, right field, well hit. This one has a chance. Snags it on the warning track. Next up, the designated hitter, J.R. Trowbridge. Lifted in the air to right center. Urbina on the move to the alley. Got it, and there's 2 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Dan Norman.
Dan Norman.
Aye.
2 down and nobody aboard. We're in the top of the 5th inning. Fair ball. He turns and heads for second. The throw in at second with a 2-out double. He put a very good swing on that one. Even if he couldn't elevate it, sent it whirring through the infield for a knock. Nice approach. Now it's the second baseman, Fritz Neuhauser.
Yeah.
That one finds the zone. Not sure he was ready to hit. Took the first 2 pitches for strikes. Time for him to battle now. And 1-2. Great job to lay off that one on 0-2. Those big looping curves are very tempting. Bashes this one to deep left center. And it one-hops the wall. Runner from second scores as they add on. That's 2 straight extra base hits for these guys. Great swing. Everything right on. Righty reliever out of the pen. Chris Roycroft. A runner on second to deal with.
Roycroft.
So up next, Corey Dunham. Already a homer for him in this one. Hit hard on a line. Right there to make the grab. They limit the damage here. Bottom half of the 5th, and the lookouts
for the lookouts, the right fielder, Misael.
It's not around anymore, but the Chattanooga area used to be home to the National Knife Museum. It closed in 2014, with its collection being carved up between 3 other museums. The 0-1 from the lefty. Swings and lifts this one deep to left. Forget it. It's going to be long gone. Touches them all. It's 3-1. Digging in for the lookouts, Vance Honeycutt.
Nope, that's inside. Ball. 2-0.
There's a strike.
That's ball 3.
Pretty unusual seeing him fall behind in the count like this. He could give up his first walk here. Swinging a high fly ball, sailing towards left center field, pretty deep. Can't get there, that should be extra bases. Around second now, going for third. And that's a triple. He showed good patience and discipline in working the count, and it paid dividends. They call the triple the most exciting play in baseball, and you see why right there. Got that one pretty good and put it into the gap, and he turned on the Jets to get a chance at 3. Excellent job to get the triple. Oh, 1 now.
Ball 1.
In this spot, he's probably hunting something up in the zone that he can drive, but he should be careful. If the ball gets up and in on the hands, he's more likely to just hit a weak pop-up. 1-2 now. Gets a piece, stays alive. Honeycutt, the lone runner, standing at third with nobody out. And it gets away from the catcher. To the plate, and he's out. Major props to the catcher there. Recovered well after the ball got pretty far away and threw him out trying to advance. Off the mark there. Ball 3. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the
Now
heater.
batting, the first
And the next
baseman,
batter, Hayden
Hayden.
Price. 0 for 1,
Right.
grounded out to first the last time. The Lookouts, down by a pair. Bottom half of the 5th.
No, that's down.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Now the 1-2 pitch. And
That's
that
a
one
ball.
is in the dirt.
2-2 the count.
Pitch
I got
misses
3
there.
and 2.
3 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, base hit. And that is going to bring the tying run to the plate. And that one must
Now
feel a
batting,
little
center
extra
fielder,
special given his
Nelson.
struggles over the last 10 games or so.
Rada.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't exactly square it up, but that's a good approach
Ball 1.
paying off. Rada, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Yep, that ball went out.
To first, runner breaks for second. The tag, and he is out at second. And that'll do it for this inning. Top of the 6th,
Leading
coming
off
up to
for
the dish for
Montgomery,
Montgomery,
the third
Ashton
baseman,
Young.
Ashton Young.
Young goes 5'9", 22 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2025.
Nope, ball 1. Ball 1, no strikes. Aye.
That one to first. Over to pick it up. Takes it to the bag
Oh.
at first. 1 out as they get the leadoff
Now
hitter
batting,
here in the 6th.
shortstop,
And the
Arturo
batter will be the shortstop,
Santana.
Arturo Santana. 1 for 2.
Inside, ball 1. Aye.
Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now
2 balls,
2-2.
2 strikes.
That one misses. And now it's 3-2. Looper into right field, and that'll get down for a hit. So 1 on now with 1 away. And he's got a multi-hit game now, which has to feel especially good after his recent lack of results. He's got some impressive wrist strength to be able to pull a ball on the outer half that hard. Not many hitters can do that. Next up, Gerald Moyer. Snags it for the 2nd out. Now a chance for Bobby Swain.
Bobby Swain.
Nope.
If he's going to try to steal second, I'd expect it early in the count. The deeper into an at-bat you get, the less you want to chance it. And that one clips the corner. That's a beautiful backdoor breaking ball, and he had no chance at the plate. Great pitch. One-two offering. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. Right side. Play made. That
He's
ends
out.
the inning.
Now pitching for
Back
Montgomery.
now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Number 28. A real strike thrower on the mound. Excellent job of avoiding walks so far this year. And now the center fielder, Nelson Rada.
The center fielder, Nelson Rada.
1-0.
And that's off the inside edge.
2. Aye. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Grounder up the middle, Santana. Tosses to first. Leadoff batter retired in the 6th.
Now batting, number
The second
3.
baseman getting ready to hit.
No, that's low. No.
That front door
inside.
curveball backed up a bit on the pitcher, and he couldn't quite get it to catch the zone. And
That's
another ball.
3.
And that's in for a strike. Fouled off left side. Payoff pitch. Still a full count after the foul ball. And that one is foul. We'll try again. Out to center. Dunham moving under it. 2 away now. Next to bat for the
Now
Lookouts,
batting,
Peyton
the left
Burdick.
fielder, Peyton Burdick.
The skipper needs to settle his players down out there. They're playing tight, and it's hurting them. The other way. And that's just foul. Wallops this one out towards right center. Back there. And it hits the fence. Safely into second, it's a double. Great job on the 0-2 count. Clearly recognized the pitch early out of the hand and gave it a strong, balanced cut. Now a pivotal at bat in this ballgame. Now up, Joe Hudson. Edge of the zone for a strike.
1-1.
And it's a pop-up. Gilchrist gets there under it. And that's that.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th inning, and we have a new
Number
pitcher on the mound,
43.
Hunter Biggie.
Hunter.
Coming into a game trailing by a small
Biggie.
margin, and so his job will be to keep it within reach for the offense. And now it's going to be
For
Robert
Montgomery,
Gilchrist,
the catcher.
1 for 3.
Robert Gilchrist.
That one out to right. And that is a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Slider misses away. That one strays inside. Sliced hard, but foul. Two and two now. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Leadoff batter set down to open the 7th. Next is the designated hitter, J.R. Trowbridge. And that's outside.
Ball 1. Ball 2. 2-0.
Next offering way upstairs. And that's a 1-out single.
The first baseman, number 2, Dan Norman.
The batter now, Dan Norman. That misses. 1-0.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Runner at first, 1 away. Pitch misses. Now 2-0. I know he's trying to work down and get the double play, but now that he's down 2-0, he may need to come up to get back into this at bat. Out to center. Rada settles underneath it. 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Fritz Neuhauser.
Second baseman, Fritz Neuhauser.
Center field, Rada. And that's that. Bottom of the 7th,
Leading
coming up to the dish for Chattanooga, Nico Goodrum.
Nico Goodrum.
That one skips in the dirt.
Strike.
to the right side. Will do it alone, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
The right fielder,
And
number
now the
2,
right fielder, Misael Urbina. He's already gone a yard in this game.
Ball. Counts 1-0.
Puts this one in the air, down the line. 2 down. And now the DH,
Now
Vance
the
Honeycutt.
designated hitter, Vance Honeycutt.
Hey.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 2 outs, bases empty. That's
Ball
off the
1.
mark. Now 1-2. After
1
some
ball, 2 strikes,
fastballs in
Miguel.
this AB, the pitcher might be able to get him out in front with a changeup. Something to watch. Got the batter swinging. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets him down 1-2-3.
Now pitching. for
So
the
they turn things
Lookouts.
over to the righty. Daniel
Number
Duarte
44.
has a great slider with tons of
Daniel
movement.
Duarte.
And now,
Leading
Corey
off for
Dunham.
Montgomery, the center fielder, Corey Dunham.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Here comes the 0-1. They try to
Ball
get a
1.
chase on a slider down and away.
That's ball
2
3.
straight breaking balls away. If he wants to go
You got
back
2
to that
balls,
spot
1
later in
strike.
this AB, I'd expect a fastball inside here. Strike 2. I know it was a hitter's count, but that pitch
2-2
is
count.
tough to do damage on. Next one
Full
misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes now. Wow, he's showing an excellent eye at the plate. Really tough pitch to take. And now the full count offering. Fights it off, we'll see another. Now the payoff pitch. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's one away. The leadoff hitter retired in the
The
8th.
third baseman, number 3.
Now the third baseman, Ashton Young. Next pitch popped foul. This one off to the right, and it'll get out of play. Now here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. That's a K. That's 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Shortstop, Arturo
And now at the plate, Arturo Santana. That
1-0.
misses the zone. Ball 1.
Ball, that's in. Aye. That's ball 3.
2 down and nobody aboard. And we're in the top of the 8th. So now a full count with another power hitter waiting on deck. That's some great arm action from him to sell the changeup. Payoff pitch
That's ball
off the
4.
outside edge, and that is ball 4.
The left fielder. number
Now,
7.
Gerald Moyer. 0 for 3. He's
Moyer.
flown out 3 times. He swings and fouls one off. Throw to first. Dives back in safely. The 0-1 offering. Nice
Oh,
eye
that's
right
high.
there. Santana leads off a first with 2 out. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. Flip to the pitcher is in time. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play.
Now pitching for
Back now,
Montgomery.
new pitcher on the mound as we roll
Number
into the bottom of the
57.
8th. Royber Salinas.
Royber
This is a pitcher who
Salinas.
makes hitters earn their way on base. Rarely gets in trouble because of free passes. Here's the third baseman,
Leading off
Christian
for the
Cairo.
lookout,
0 for
the
2
third
with a
baseman,
pair of strikeouts.
Christian Cairo.
And there's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Check swing. Did the bat break the plane? Yes,
No
it's a
ball,
strike.
2 strikes.
This one chopped on the ground. 1 gone.
Oh,
Stepping to the plate for
Now
Chattanooga,
batting, the
Caden
first
Bryce.
baseman, Caden Bryce.
That one pushed to the left and foul. This one is labeled. Looks like extra bases. And it one-hops the wall. In at second with a 1-out double. That's the kind of knock every batter loves to have. A well-struck ball into the opposite field gap. That one was extra bases all the way. This next at bat is going to be critical. Digging in,
whoa,
Nelson
that's
Rada.
down.
The lookouts with the tying run at the dish.
Hey! 1-1.
And swing and a miss. Textbook pitching. Slowed him down with
1
the
ball,
curve, then
2
blew
strikes.
the fastball by him after he adjusted to the lower velo. Great work. Tying run waits at the plate. Liner into center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. And here is
Now
the second
batting,
baseman,
number
number 3.
3.
Hey!
Runner at second, 2
1.
down. That one ripped, but foul. Pitch
That's a
misses. Ball 1. That fastball
1
wasn't
ball, 2 strikes,
close
yeah.
on 0-2. Might be trying to speed him up at the plate before going to the off speed. And a swing and a miss. And that ends the inning.
Now pitching.
We're
for
back.
the
It's the
lookout,
top of the 9th, and there's
Number
a new pitcher on the
33.
mound, Josh Robertson.
Josh
Some struggles to
Robertson.
throw strikes. A lot of free passes this season. We head back to the top of
Leading
the
off
order.
for Montgomery,
Digging in
the
for
right
the Biscuits,
fielder,
Bobby Swain. Robertson measures 5'10". He works with a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, and he works in a sinker. This one in the air to right. And there's 1 down. Next up for the
Now
Biscuits,
batting, the
Robert
catcher,
Gilchrist.
Robert Gilchrist.
Breaking
Nope.
ball
That's
inside.
inside.
And that's ball 1.
Two and 0.
One down, base is empty here in the ninth.
Hey.
A little bit high.
Upstairs.
There's a strike.
3-2.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. Fastball at the letters for strike 3.
The batter. The
Stepping to the plate now for Montgomery, J.R. Trowbridge. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And fires in a heater at 95.
1-1.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that extends the inning. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get a hit. Next to hit, Dan Norman. And the slider just misses. Next pitch in for a strike. Trowbridge leads off of first with 2 away. Late swing, fouled to the left. Swings and misses, and that'll be that.
Now pitching for
Back now, and on the mound, the closer,
80,
Richard Fitz, aiming to lock down the game and pick up the save. Three, 4, 5 hitters due up for the home squad. Digging in for the lookouts, Peyton Burdick.
Ball 1.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through it. Great pitch to get a swing like that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Got the swinging strikeout. Leadoff hitter retired here in the ninth.
Now batting,
He's 2
catcher,
outs away.
Joe.
Next to bat for the lookouts, Joe Hudson. And that's outside. Nice job to spot slider out of the hand and read the movement. He did well to lay off that pitch.
Ball.
Clips the outside corner. Strike 1. One down. Base is empty here in the ninth. That one fouled off. 2-2 now. Hard ground ball, base hit. And that is going to bring the tying run to the plate. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's a nice, simple approach there. Sent that one back through the middle for a clean base hit. Coming up to the dish for Chattanooga, Nico Goodrum. Corner infielders guard the lines. They're trying to keep extra bases at bay. And the tying run's at the plate. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Looks like he might be willing to chase up the ladder even higher after that swing. The pitcher saw that. We'll see how he adapts. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Wouldn't be surprised to see the runner break from first, trying to stay out of the double play. And 1-2. That misses the zone. And the count is 2-2. Slider misses away. Even though he's not the fastest runner, I think he needs to be going here to try and avoid the double play. Ball four there. Tying run is on base. Stepping to the plate for Chattanooga, Misael Urbina. Line drive to center. Plays it on a bounce and can't handle it. Coming to the plate. Scores on that one. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play. Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. Good solid contact on that hit, and even better placement. These days, when the ball gets hit to center, you almost expect that center fielder to run it down and make the catch. The winning run on second base. We're in the bottom of the ninth inning. The potential tying and winning runs aboard with one gone. So now 1-2. In the air, out towards right center. Makes the grab. Here comes the runner from third. He's in to score on the sac fly. They've tied it up in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 17.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Leon Chance. And little margin for error with a runner on third. Cairo in the box now, takes strike one. Fairly standard take to start the AB against the reliever. Maybe trying to pick up the release point. Swing and a drive. And the Lookouts walk it up. They win it 4-3. Not at all easy to come up with 3 runs in the ninth to win it. Being down 2, especially with all the power arms that come out of modern bullpen. 4-3, our final score.